Hello, hello, and welcome back to Val. Now, today we have a rather interesting task. 200k metal. Now, why do we need this metal? That is so that we can buy a gacha. we we finally got a deal on a female gacha. We did manage to get a male one. Managed to trade for a male one earlier, and for a female one, everyone's selling male gachas at the moment. But for a female gacha, we need 100k metal. 100k metal ingots to be specific. So today, massive metal grind, and we'll probably have to set up a gacha station since we don't have the scavengers at the moment. The scavengers would help us with ensuring that the gachas don't get unhappy being too close. But for now, in this area here, we'll build a big like a longhouse type of situation. It won't be very fancy looking because the template hammer still seems to be causing a lot of crashes, but it will be effective just to keep the gachas far from each other and just to keep them safe for now. Right now we have the RR vacuum that's collecting the gacha crystals. Once we get the female gacha, so we can breed them up, we can have the elements, we get the scavengers, we get the crystal cracker, we get all of the other items that we need to actually make it an efficient system. Right now, not efficient, but it will be effective. So we got them all set on element shards. It's a bit loud when we open these up. Right, so right now we've got them all set on element shards, right? With that, this was just maybe the 5 minutes that I've been online. That's 10 element there. So we can get a decent chunk of element out of the one gacha. Once we have the second one, we can start breeding them and actually tremendously increase the production of elements. But for today, the main thing that we're doing, well, the main thing that we're starting off with doing is getting 100k metal. So that's 200k raw, it's 100k ingots. Let's have a look at what we have. Okay, still about 80% off what we need to get. That's gonna take us a while. The other issue is that since AWS went down on Monday, Val has been crashing a lot. I've been testing it out, and specifically when we're not at base, but when we are at base, we're getting a lot of the crashes. Okay, back. Alright, so massive metal, we're gonna need 200k. Well, we have 20k already, so we're gonna need 160. Yeah, we'll just get 200k. We still need metal for the base as well. See, a lot of these lag issues when we're flying around. Preferably, I want to use the Wyvern to fly because it's a tad faster. But when we are using the Griffin and we get disconnected around the map, we are still staying on the back of the Griffin, whereas with the Wyvern, we're getting kicked off it. So just for safety, we're going to be using the Griffin. I don't know if I eat one of the stews, the one that increases my melee, that should increase my overall output of resource gathering. Maybe we right here by base. We'll just fly back to base quickly and see if we have the right stew for that. I don't know if it's enduro or which one, but we'll have a quick look. We do also have some bees now. We managed to get those. So honey production, we don't have to pay 250 coins to buy them anymore. We actually got them producing in the terminal, and they produce quite fast. So whoever was selling them at very high rates were just evil. Okay, let's go have a look at the stew quickly. And then I'll show you all the beers. We managed to get 3 of them, I believe. Have to double check that. These gates were so pointless because the Mega Raptor and Raptors are still spawning in this area. Dude, dude. Alright, resources and right, that's 800 there, and I think I put a couple hundred in the shop as well when I came on yesterday to test out the crashes. So the crashes are the main reason why we haven't streamed yesterday. It was just too harsh. There's no point in it if you're gonna be crashing every couple of minutes and stuff. But we do have to progress, so here we are. Oh, you haven't seen this. We got it back. We have the Kacha back. So when the last we were online, well, the last we were streaming, which was Saturday, I believe, we noticed that the Kacha was still in the Wyvern trench. Sent the admins a message Monday morning. It brought him back to base, which is great. We have our main fighting team back, our Wyvern Slayer. Right, let's see what... No, stews don't be in here. It's gonna be in the fridge. Gotta move these out. These trees are a bit annoying here. Let's increase the XP. This is... Yeah, we have a lot of these. We can like randomly use them. What does this do? Food consumption, hypothermic, oxygen, health regen, mind wipe, mushroom brew. Is this the one? Yeah, there, melee damage. Alright, so let's grab one of these. That's gonna be 15 minutes increased melee damage, and we'll see how it is. So, let's go see if that actually assists us with our metal resource gathering, or if it had no point to it. But 200k metal run. Yeah, it's gonna be big. We still gotta wait for all of that to smelt down as well. We might have to get up a couple extra indie forges just to speed up that smelting production. We do have enough resources at base to get more forges up. We just need to go ahead and craft those. Are there any shinies that we can get? Let's see what shinies are around while we're flying around. Yeah, Kano, Manta, Pego, Microraptor, Diabear, and Galley. Okay, nothing too great. Nothing worth us going off track to go and grab. Let's get our spyglass active. Alright. I'm not using the Drakeling at the moment as well because it was messing up the drops really badly. So we'll take that out when we grinding XP for it. But other than that, we won't really carry it on our person. It was handy to have with the fall damage, not fall damage reduction, but I'd say fall damage mitigation. It cancel fall damage out completely. Oh, that is a ton of crop plots. Yes. How many you got going on yourself? I've got like two. I got like 10 set up at our base thing. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. Okay, so I have 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, a ton more. Oh, they've got like 200k of these already set up. Oh no, I flew a bit weirdly there. We led to the mountains. I don't really know where the main spots are for Oh, that's Meganera. I thought it was a Meguana. I don't know where the main metal spawn spots are here, but Val has been really good with metal spawns from the few times. Not a few times, but a lot of times that we've flown around. There's no shortage of there being metal anywhere. Once we get this, we can start getting our actual metal production up for tame stuff. That's a micro, the microraptors. Okay. Just trying to. I'm hitting my griffin, and I've doing quite a bit of damage to it as well. Oh, and there's bees, dude. How is this spot more dangerous than anything else that we fought? Come on. You know what? I'm just gonna wipe out this entire area. I think that's everything. Leave it here. This was just for 2 nodes. That Anki was tanky. That was a pretty tanky Anki. Let's grab that. You can drop this. Okay, see how much better this is. It's about the same. It didn't really. Maybe like an extra 100 or so. Didn't increase it by anything significant. That's fine. Still a lot of metal per node. We probably have to do like 2 trips around the map to get 200k metal, I'm guessing. Unless we can find some other heavy spots like this. This is a good heavy metal spot. I know there's that one spot towards the. That's a nice looking argent. If you go from if you're looking at our base from the Wyvern Trend side, I noticed there's quite a big metal spawn in that line of direction. I just don't remember exactly where it is, but we'll go give it a look. I don't know if heavy footed reduces our cancels our fall damage completely or just reduces it. Grab a little of this obsidian that's here as well. This is where we tamed our max level argents. Right here. Right up there. Alright, see what we got. Okay, 20k. Once you're done with the metal run, what we'll do is we'll start crafting up we'll start building, not crafting, but actually building the entire setup for our gacha area. I'm not a fan of heavy foot's activation and blast every time. That sound is a tad annoying. If we didn't have the sound, I wouldn't mind it, especially when we're jumping a lot, or we're falling down stuff a lot. Yeah. So let me tell you a funny story, guys. When AWS went down on Monday, I was unaware of it. I didn't have a look at the official Discord. I looked at the Discord that I had with the server, and at the time no one had said anything. So my presumption went straight to, okay, there's an issue with my client side, so my PC was having some issue and I couldn't load into the world. Okay, let's search this, right? So we searched it. Apparently there was no solution to this very specific issue that I was having, but nothing said that AWS could have been down, or servers could have been down in general, that type of thing. So I went ahead and reinstalled the entirety of Ark on Monday, thinking that was gonna solve the issue. That big metal spawn is around here somewhere. See if I go higher up, if I'll be able to see it. There's some metal here. Let's grab all of this. It's an area that's similar to how this area is set up. It's just more flat terrain, and that's the crashes that I was talking about. It's more flat terrain, so it's easier to just leave the griffin there, mine up all of the nodes, and then just go back to the griffin in one go. And I believe that's the node area that we hit the day that we lost the Kacha initially. Okay, game is loading back in. Oh, why is it not picking up my servers there? That's a tad odd. I'm logged in, that's correct. Okay. Search it and see what happens. Okay, back to... It is unfavorited, all of them. Very odd. The relog isn't bad, like the time to relog isn't bad, I don't mind it. It's just when it happens constantly. I think the worst I had yesterday was, it was like every 5 minutes I tried to fly around the map, and almost every 5 minutes we were having that issue where it was crashing on us. In that case, it becomes a bit extreme. Like if it's taking us, say, a minute to 2 minutes to relog in, right? And we're getting 5 minutes of gameplay out of it. That ratio of being able to play to trying to log in is not a good ratio. It's a very high ratio against the favor. Okay, let's grab all of these. Get this obsidian. I don't think we have any use for obsidian at the moment, but while we're here and it's right next to us, we'll just harvest them up. Is this the spot? No, I don't think this is the spot. It was a lot flatter than this. Let's transfer all of that in. What are we looking at? 40k. Not bad. We're actually going quite fast with this. The dairy down there. Let's head towards the snow biome. But that mountain should have a decent amount of metal nodes on it as well. We will also be switching to streaming on YouTube exclusively over Twitch and YouTube. It's easier for me to ensure that everything on Twitch, I mean on YouTube, is being run better. Like I'll be able to schedule stuff more conveniently and so on. And YouTube has definitely been our main platform so far. So we will be switching to that probably over the next couple of streams or next couple of days. Let's grab all of these. Okay, a couple nodes at the top there. We get those. This might actually be the spot that I was talking about. Yeah, I think this is the spot. But last time we landed on the top. Okay, they're all after me. Okay, okay. Oh, you are tanky. You can do it. And you ran straight to it. Alright. High melee percentage paired with a very high percentage weapon. Easy kills. Grab all of these. I don't know if I want to grab all of this crystal as well. Nice. Let's go ahead and eat a bit quickly. So essentially what we'll be doing with the switch to YouTube exclusively, we'll be scheduling the videos an hour. We'll be scheduling the lives an hour before we actually go live. Right? It's gonna be the same time every day, but the scheduling will just give everyone that little heads up. But our time on the stream will be our usual stream time. And At that point, once we start doing that, we won't be streaming on Twitch anymore. It'll just be on. Oh, wow. Oi! Streams will exclusively be on YouTube. Where's my griffin? Let's have a look at how much we have. Oh, griffin's weight is going to be an issue. I don't have a lot of weight on this guy. I don't have a lot of weight compared to what we're trying to do. So let's see. He'll get a level in a bit. It's not going to take us long to get the next level. That'll give us maybe like another 2k, 3k weight. So I think we'll probably be able to get around 50k in one run. If we can find enough nodes for it, that is. Let's land here. This was a massive spot. Can I jump up here? Yep. Oh, come on. We can do this. We fire dinosaurs, we can climb up a little hill. Okay, I'm gonna just grab the hook up. Alright. So, and then stream schedule wise. So, Sundays we don't stream. Saturday, I'm thinking we will either do an Ark stream or we'll do another game, right? So Sunday Saturday could be like variation day, experience. But it depends if we find another game that we can casually play on a Saturday that's not too story focused or grind focused like this is. We could do like casual Delta Force or something. But weekdays will all just be Ark. Ark is just going to be our primary. Okay, so we're at 60k-ish, right? Let's double check that. Yeah, we're about 60k at the moment. That's not bad. We're about 30% of what we need to start smelting up. Alright. Let's go ahead and zipline over. Once we get the female gacha, we won't be putting gachas for sale. It's one of the stipulations for the trade. Because a lot of people aren't trying to sell gachas at the moment, so that they can sell actual resources and stuff. So that was a stipulation behind the trade. Oh, these bees again. I swear these guys are over spawning. Way too many of them. 119 dread meta. When in packs, they do a decent chunk of damage with Griffin, because Griffin doesn't have Griffin doesn't have armor. How are you doing on health? 17k. I got a little saber here. We take him. Nope. Alright, let's continue this way. I'm sure there'll be a couple nodes around here as well. There was another confusion as well from a couple streams ago where I said that transfers are going to be opening up at the end of the month where we'll just be able to bring in our own griffins, but transfers aren't opening up at the end of the month. The transfers are going to be opening up in 6 weeks, so 2 weeks after the second week of next month essentially. That's going to be around when the new Poseidon tame releases as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying out that. From the artwork, it looked like that guy was going to be massive. Very cool to see how tanky he is, what's the taming mechanism around it, or the taming mechanic around it, and how well it actually compares its utility, because that's definitely not a regular boss fights, alright? Because it's huge, it's definitely going to be heavy, you're not going to be able to take that into boss fights. It might be like something that you'd use on Extinction with that type of boss killing. But the earlier release look that we're getting at, it's a really nice teaser for when Lost Colonies is coming out in December. Hopefully Lost Colonies is coming out in December and it won't get delayed. So great teaser for that. You know, we'll have one familiar new entity in the map, other than the zombies that Lost Colonies looks like it's going to be having, or the zombie-like creatures that it looks like it's going to be having. It's 80k. Oh, but now weight is an issue. We need to get some XP on it. Kill Sankey. How much of XP will Sankey get? I don't think a lot. How much of XP do we need? Just over 2000. Okay. Trevor, how are you doing, bud? Been a long while. A good 3 days I haven't been on. How you doing? How'd your weekend go? How's your week going? Let me catch you up on what we're doing today. So we found someone who's willing to trade us a female gacha. We managed to get a male gacha earlier. Unfortunately, due to all of the chaos with AWS going down and us being unable to stream, I haven't showcased the time that we just came on to get that gacha trade done. But we got a male gacha and we have a trade now for a female gacha for 100k metal. So at the moment we are grinding out 200k metal so that we can go and get the sword smelted up and get our metal going. Not get our metal going, get our element production going with having some gachas. So the plan for today, 200k metal, get that smelted up, check if Burger is online for the trade. If he's not online for the trade, we'll set up a trade box for him where he can just come on later and do the switch. Or I'll just log in later to do the trade with him directly. Because right now it's 1 p.m. and Burger was last online when I remember we were talking. It was about 11 p.m. in the night. That's when just after I put the request out that I am looking for a female, an unmuted female gacha. So we'll set up a trade box. Hopefully that works. Oh, I'm not sure if it's online at the moment as well, but we'll see what we need to do to get that trade done. And tomorrow's stream, we should have gachas ready to breed and to just massively increase that element production that we have going on. Right now we've got the one gacha. He's doing maybe 10 element every 10 minutes or so, I'd say, roughly around that. Haven't really calculated, but I'm taking a rough estimate. That's what we're doing. It's not bad, but it's far from what we need it to be to get what we need to get. We're also going to be getting up a couple extra indie forges today just to try and massively increase the smelting speed of these ingots. If we're just going to be using the one forge, this 100k in smelting today. Oh, I'm getting a lot of metal here. I forgot about our griffin's weight. We have the Drakeling on us, actually. We got Elder Claws. Oh, we don't have the Drakeling on us. If we had the Drakeling, we could have just used the Karcha to grab some XP quick and transfer it onto the Griffin. I need to start carrying the Drakeling around with me. Shut up all of that. Maybe for the Saturday stream, if you're not doing Ark, we could do a like a fun Minecraft type of thing, like some challenges type of vibe. And buddy, we need to get you that level. You're almost there. How much XP do you need? just under 2k. Sure, we can get that. Now we've got more metal there. Okay, I'm thinking maybe we have to drop the obsidian and crystal. It's not hard to get crystal on this map. Let's drop that. Obsidian is always a little harder, but crystal on this map not hard at all. Crystal Isles is gonna be gorgeous on ASA when it releases. Fiore as well, to be honest. Let's kill these two. See how much XP we can get out of them. What do they give? They give like 50 each. That's nothing. That's negative XP. Very nice spot here. What is our wyvern stats? Okay, the wyvern has 15k weight as well. Do we have any levels on the wyvern? Let's have a look at that. So this is the high level wyvern that I didn't breed up anymore, but I was using the high level one to fly around the map when I was testing out the crashes yesterday. And this is the guy. Should have a couple levels, I'm hoping, maybe even one level. Might be able to push it into weight, and then we'd use the wyvern to fly around with. Only issue being, if we disconnect, we falling straight to the ground. Our water consumption is insanely fast. It doesn't have an additional level on it, but what we can do is switch this out. Let's try and get an additional level on this guy quick, and then we can switch over to him completely. We start carrying some ghillie here. We're wearing ghillie here. Grab some water here. Okay, let's just go back to base, drop off all the metal that we have, start getting it smelted up, and then we'll come back out. Let's grab all of this metal that's here first. Lost Island? Is Lost Island releasing soon? I haven't checked the actual release dates because of how widespread all of the releases are. Oh, you mentioned you're excited for Lost Island, like in general. Yeah, sorry, that's my bad. I didn't comprehend that correctly. Lost Islands is one of the other maps with Val that I haven't actually played a lot on ASE. Lost Island, Val. I think I played all of the story maps quite a bit. Ragnarok I played quite a bit. Fjorda I played quite a bit. Crystal Isles I did quite a bit. Yeah, I think it was, unless I'm forgetting a map, it was just Lost Island, and it was Val that I didn't play too much. It was for the extra DLC maps. It was generally like it needed to have like this one extra feature that made me want to play it a lot. For Rag, so Rag was the first map that I actually played on Ark. So you know, I was just you get that attachment to the map, you get used to the map. It's like it's a comfortable map. It was massive. It had wyverns. Just a very fun map overall. With Crystal Isles, you just got a very nice looking map. You have these insane additions of the crystal variant wyverns that you can get very early game with normal crystals, even though it took you a lot longer to tame them. They were very accessible. So that was why I liked Crystal Isles. With what was the other one? Fjorda. Fjorda's design with the world bosses, it made it a lot easier to get element. So I enjoyed that gameplay to sort of like if I want to do a run where I'm actually running some tech and stuff, Fjorda was my go-to choice because it was easier to get elements much earlier than on other maps. You just need those very few. I can't remember what it was that you used to summon the world bosses, but they weren't hard to obtain from what I remember. So, so that was convenient, and you usually need like cracked boss fighters to actually to beat those world bosses. Like you could just get a pair of shadow mains, and those guys would just run it perfectly. I mean, shadow mains could run the normal bosses as well, but it was just a lot easier to do the world bosses than regular bosses. Oh, that felt like it was gonna crash there. Not too far from base. We can head back. We'll drop all of this off. So Wildcard released a statement about. Wait, is that a Meguana? Maywing. Oh, I didn't know they were on this map. Looks like they got added in. The S Maywing. Very nice. Definitely want to grab a high level one of those. Makes movement terrifyingly faster on the map. We're definitely gonna catch one of those if we find one. We got a net gun on us. All the items we need to tame one up. Anyway, so Wildcard did release a statement about the rock drakes. So end of the month, when the next major update is coming out, they'll sort the rock drake spawns out on servers as well. So at the end of the month, once that update goes live, we'll be able to hit the trench, get the rock drakes, get our the rock drakes and reapers. Yeah. So rock drakes, reapers, Dunkleos, two souls, all of those are having spawn issues at the moment. Which is why that day when we did the massive Black Pearl run, they weren't there. We basically had that the underground area was empty. We had a safe run down there. The most dangerous thing that we had to deal with was the Factness. Nice looking base here. I did want to tame up a two-soul that day. We didn't come across one, unfortunately, due to them not spawning. But, you know, you'd think that Wildcard would test these things out beforehand. Unfortunately, they did not. You'd presume it's on the test list. Like, are these main dinos spawning? Alright. Almost here at base. Let's do another dive. I feel like that dive didn't achieve anything because I went in the wrong direction. That's okay. We'll get a couple extra forges down now. I do know we have around 20k metal at base. So we get a few forges. We get like maybe 2 or 3 more. So that'll double, triple our rate of smelting. And then once we have the new structure put down for the gachas, we can also create a smelting forge like area, because we can have very high heat emissions coming off these guys. So I'll throw down the aircon next to them. But that Allo just committing crimes down there. Alright. Let's go ahead. Let's have a look at the gachas. Let's see how the crystals go. Okay. 6 crystals, very slow. But I believe it's slower when we're not around base as well. Alright, forge. Steam forge. Should we do the steam forge actually? We can do one steam forge. Let's do that. I know this is a lot faster than the indie forge. So I think we're just gonna place this down here for now. Okay, it needs floor placement. Where can we place this for now? Let's check here on the outside. We have enough space here. I think it could fit in here. It might just be popping a bit up into the top there, but just temporarily for now. We can throw it down here. Let's see how long does one element run it. Let's take it from the replicator. One element, 1 hour. That's not bad. That's more than enough time. Let's pull all of this. 1 hour, turn on 1.5 hours. Okay, that's not bad at all. So essentially for a full stream, we'd just be using 2 of these, 2 elements. That's not bad. It's very doable. It's not faster, double the production. So I think let's grab half of this, right? 25,000. And we'll throw that into the forge here. Just so we have it all producing at the same time. We're not wasting on any time there. So consume that. Eat a little bit. And what else is on here? It's the obsidian. Right. Let's get the obsidian put away. When Lost Colonies comes out, we won't be playing Lost Colonies on the server. We'll be playing it either in single player or I'm considering getting a Nitro server for it, but you know, the Nitro server experience hasn't been grand. When I last had it, that's when we moved on to the server. So because we want to keep that more vanilla, we won't have boosted rates. We will have some of the quality of life mods that we're using at the moment, you know, the spyglass, the maybe the reusable tools, but we won't have the stacking mod. We won't have the boosted stats for weight and such. But that'll be a long series as well. So we likely won't be doing that series on the server, but we may do a series parallel with it. So, or we'll do a separate type of gameplay parallel with it. So not Lost Colonies. What is it called? What is the DLC called? I forgot it now. I feel like I just said it. Did it. Yeah, Lost Colonies. Yeah, yeah. I was getting confused because I saw the Lost Islands message. So I got confused the name. Like, no way they named it Lost Colonies. But, okay, right. There's the crash again when we're flying around. So, but that wasn't bad. We got maybe like 20 minutes in there before we had that crash. 20 minutes, and it takes us like 2 minutes to log, like less than 2 minutes to log back in. So that's fine. Yeah, so when we do that series in hopefully 2 months time from now, or yeah, 2 months or a month and a half from now or so, when it does release, hopefully, just hopefully, there's no issues with its release. It doesn't get pushed out to January, and we can actually play that when we're expecting to play it. And for that, we'll be doing a lot more of a vanilla series, so it'll be much slower progression than the series was, because you know that's going to be a completely new map. So we want the full immersion of it. Cancel back, join again. And now should be getting us in. We'll add in some of the creature mods, like maybe the better creatures. That mod's quite nice for certain things that it adds in. We might do the S variants, but the big mods like the stacking mod, we won't be using that. Boost stats, we won't be using that. So maybe at max we'll probably we'll have like 5 mods or so. Alright, come on. Put us in. See, this is the only annoying thing when it crashes on Valve. There are some other guys on the servers that have been saying that they've been experiencing crashes as well when they're moving around the map. When we're at base, it's rare that we crash. I haven't had any major crashes at base. When we were testing it yesterday to see if everything's back to normal. But at base, we aren't crashing near as much. Out of base, we are crashing a lot. Okay, and this is why we chose the Wyvern over the... we chose the Griffin over the Wyvern. Even though that time around we were basically on the ground, so it didn't matter. But when we do get disconnected, it keeps us on the back of the Griffin, as opposed to us falling to the ground and then getting ambushed by Deinonychus. What level is this? Maywing. That's spyglass. Oh, it's a tamed maybe. Yeah, it's a tamed maybe. Excuse me, sir. Can I buy a maybe? I'm sure they'll start selling them in the store now before people start going and taming their own ones. It's the same one from earlier, I believe. And that's 35 from earlier. And so we're gonna fly back towards the end that we were, or we might go towards more to the left this time around. And we should be able to grab the rest of the metal that we need on this run. How much did we grab on the last run? Maybe about... I don't know if we hit 100k on that first run or not, but we'll fill up the weight again. So filling up the weight, we'll be doing around another 100k, 120k or so. Once transfers open up, right? So when transfers open up, that's gonna be mid next month. That'll be also when the Poseidon is gonna be releasing. We will also go back and finish off the other bosses that we didn't do. We have that base on Extinction where we are planning to take down the King Titan. We haven't gotten around to that, so we will definitely be doing that fight. Baby Nano, what baby Nano is this? Baby Patchy. 196. Oh, there. High level Patchy. Another dino that definitely needs a TLC. I believe the Giga won the TLC vote for the next creature to get official TLC done to it. Personally, I don't think the Giga needed a TLC. It's still a very hard dino to kill, to tame up for like a regular player. It does what it needs to do. Compared to the Karcha, yes, it ain't as grand, but it's still top tier. It's still say the second best for overall damage outputs. Hear them hyenas laughing. Okay, let's go grab the griffin before we stray too far. We'll grab the metal here and then we go back to the griffin. Then fly it off to the next spot. We won't grab any crystal or any obsidian now. We'll just strictly do metal. Oop. Let's navigate around these. Yeah, 22k, so that's the run there. It's not bad. I feel like this map is definitely the best for metal so far. Rag's good for metal, Aberration's good for metal, Scorch, you know, all the maps to some extent are good for metal, right? But Val just feels so much better. There's so many more easily to spot nodes, and it's not like one or two random nodes. It's a good chunk of nodes next to each other. And let's hit it here. Let's see what Lost Colony mission do we have at the moment. Oh, we got to retrieve 5 artifacts here. This we can't do at the moment. We'd have to go all the way to the island to do that. Maybe this one. Yeah, I think we do Swamp Survivor. We will tame up a Beazle Bufo later on. Maybe once we get all of the items here, we'll tame the Beazle Bufo and we get the 3 points from there done. I want to kill these raptors. Try and get us some points towards our level up there. Since we aren't too far from it. How many points? How many more levels we need? XP, not levels. 1600-ish. The raptors gave us about 200 there. Not great, not the worst. Knowing that they are more early game dinos. What is glowing green? Oh, it's a reflection from that's glowing here. The obelisk reflection. Maybe argent in the sky there. Are there any other nodes here? There we go. Couple of nodes. See if we can kill the Sriracha with give us more XP. A decent amount of damage. Nothing too insane, but decent amounts. Okay. Oh, a lot of metal nodes here. Oh, what are these aloes? Yeah. This is a bit more of a dumb fight for us to take because of the bleed, but we should push our level over what we need. Oh, this is a 2 or 3, that's high level. That's very high level, that's almost max. 210 is max. I need somebody to get me. My character is using 2 keywords when you find it. We also have insanely high fortitude, which means we would have been overheating in all the spots where we're just feeling hot at the moment. We were supposed to only put 100 points into, well, I think it was 120 points into in fortitude, and I went over by mistake. Let's get the Argent. Let's have a look. Almost enough for that last level. we should have grabbed the Drakeling when we got back to base. We'll be making XP from all of these nodes that we're harvesting. All wasted XP now. Let's fly over on this end. Yeah, there is. Got 2 nodes here. We'll fly over to that mountain there next, see if we can get some metal there. Have a look at how much metal we have now. 40k. Okay, still far from completing our requirements of this run. Oh no, I dropped the metal. Oh man. Can we spot the metal only? I'm gonna pick it all up. So we'll move the metal to the front here. Metal here. Right. Now we can just drop everything else off a lot easier. Right. It's better. I'll move towards that Colosseum looking building. Oh man. See, this is the issue that I'm having when we're flying around the map. We're just getting so many of these crashes. That's our third crash in an hour so far. It doesn't take us long to log in, but the crashes are just annoying. 3 crashes in an hour. So hopefully that gets resolved. I know Rag had a similar issue when it first came out. It used to crash a lot. So hopefully with the patch that's coming out at the end of the month that fixes the drakes and stuff, sorts it out. See, we have a Jon Snow in the chat, eh? What time is it there for you, bud? So we normally see him around this time. I think maybe we went an hour earlier today, but I've just been a bit angsty to stream since, you know, we haven't streamed the last 3 days. Sunday we were off. Monday we had the Amazon issue. Tuesday I was stress testing what issue we're having right now with us crashing around the map. But glad to see you all joining. Glad to see you in chat. Hope the north is well. Hope that the wall is safe. Oh, you have it super early, man. 3 a.m. 4 a.m. That's crazy. That is dedication. That's dedication right there, good sir. Right. So did I fall off the griffin? Oh, the griffin's. Where's my griffin? I pull this out. Try and spot my griffin. Oh, griffin, where you at, buddy? Snipe that Argent. Oh, you're under attack here. Oh, no. That's a lot of damage. I'm not, hits are not resisting, hits are not resisting. Man. That is that is annoying. That is annoying. Lost our griffin to the dam. Oh, it's also early for you as well, Trevor. Oh, you woke up early for this. Ah, I appreciate it, guys. I really do. I appreciate y'all. So what I'll do is we'll maybe adjust our stream time to an hour later or so. So it's, yeah, I was trying not to hit the griffin there, but because the pike does a lot of damage, so I was trying to avoid hitting it. But it was taking so much of damage from the bleed that by the time I saw where it was, I just had to like get in there and assist with the fight, or it was just gonna die to the bleed. That was my main issue with the crashes, is that okay, with the wyvern I'm just gonna get dropped off it, but with the griffin you don't always get dropped off it. Unfortunately this time around we got dropped off it and our griffin perished. That's okay. We'll try and keep this. I don't know if the timer will increase in the fridge, but we'll keep it. If it does increase, we'll go Scotch sometime and then just get him revived until he go away like that. If the timer doesn't increase, we'll put a tombstone down for him. Let's put a tombstone down for him instead. We'll give him a name. Y'all can pick the name then, chat. You know what? Let's not name our passed away griffin. Y'all can name the wyvern, the ice wyvern, or the karcha or something. You can pick what y'all want to name. It just has to be a decent name. That's the heads up I'm giving y'all, but y'all can pick the name. We'll name the ice wyvern now, and I think maybe I think let's do the ice wyvern and the karcha. We'll name those two. So since Trevor and Jon Snow are in chat, we'll give them naming rights on that first two. Let's move this to the front. Dude, what are you doing? Okay, that doesn't drop. we can do a Peter Griffin. We have some griffins bred up at base, so once we get back to base, we'll grab another. But we'll continue on this metal run with the wyvern, and then we'll head back once we getting close to filling up on it. It's got 18,000, so we should be able to get like 15k metal before we head on back. Oh, it's the apps of. I don't think I've explored the higher areas of this part. I've explored under it, which I think that's why the map filled it out. But I don't really recall really exploring all of these areas as well. So at 10 p.m. for me, right? So that is 6 hours. No, 8 hours from now, right? 8 hours from now is what time for you guys? There's a scavenger hunt type of event that's happening. I think it's either this Sunday or this Saturday, or next Sunday or next Saturday. I can't remember the dates exactly. I'll have a look at it just now when we get back to base. But there, yeah, man, you gotta try out ASA. There's a lot from ASE that you miss out, but the graphical updates, so worth it. I'm not even playing on the highest settings because I can't handle it, but it's definitely worthwhile just for that. A lot of just not inert, but uh, built-in quality of life features are brought in. A lot of mods were done a lot better now, and definitely a worthwhile upgrade. Like, I know initially Wildcard said that ASE was supposed to be ASA was supposed to be a free upgrade from ASE, but definitely worth getting the game if you're someone who really likes playing Ark. Okay. Oh, we didn't fight the Broodmother yet. I forgot about that one. Okay, so it'll be 1 p.m. for you essentially. So it'll be 3 p.m. for Trevor. So maybe on that day, let me have a quick look and see when it is. Let me just land here and pull out the Discord quickly. That Rex is gonna aggro onto me there. Let me not do this now. Let me move away because the game audio mutes when I'm not on it. I wouldn't know if that Rex had to start attacking me. Is it safe here? I hate, that's one thing they didn't fix. They didn't fix the landing on these dinos. They should be landing smoothly. Why are they not landing smoothly? This game is going on for far too long for my wyvern not to know how to land. Right. Sure I can land here. Should be safe here. Buddy, come on. I just had a micro rant about you not landing properly. Right. So, let's just come on to the Discord chat here, and event billboard. Okay, so at the moment there's a couple events going on. Okay, here, right. So this is on the Saturday, November 1st, right? So next weekend, I believe, right? Next weekend. So it's spooky booty season. Oh no, that's the wrong event. That's the base building contest. Where's the other one? Event. Let's look at it here. Golem dodgeball, no. Event competition. Not seeing it here. I'm sure it was here. I can't see it at the moment. I will adjust my, okay, there I found it. I'll adjust my stream in a way that when I pull out the Discord that you guys can see it. I just don't have that set up correctly at the moment. Okay, so Sunday the 26th, Sunday to Monday, right? So it's this Sunday at 10 p.m. for me, so that's 8 hours from now on the Lights Rag map. I'm just gonna read it out for you all here quickly. It's a game of shadow and spoils. Each brave soul steps into the fog and spins the cursed wheel of fate to reveal their doom. Will it be a treat or a trick? But be aware, 13 haunted vaults lie in wait, each sealed with ancient hexes. Once a number is claimed, it vanishes into the void. So it's a 2-hour long event. This Sunday at 10 overeating. This Sunday at 10 p.m. for me. So essentially 8 hours from now for anyone who's trying to figure out their time for it. So we'll definitely be streaming that event. It'll just be a fun event, nothing too intense, I'm guessing, but you just see a lot of chaos with everyone around, and it's fun. You see people with fun skins and stuff. How many hours on Ark in total? On ASA, I think I'm around 2,000 or so, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken, but I think around 2,000. ASE, a good couple thousand as well. I'll have to I can do a quick check and tell you what's my Steam numbers on it. Let me just clear out all of this. I want to grab the screen drop for the Lost Colonies mission that we have. Yeah, see, like 3 p.m. and 12 p.m. on a Sunday for you guys would be, you know, like it's not a bad time for you all to watch, as opposed to the super early in the morning like now. So I'll try and work out a different stream time as well. Maybe we'll try out some later streams. At the moment, current stream for me is 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. ish. That's roughly what we do. Yeah, around 2,000 hours. It's not that bad, to be fair. Like, I think with Call of Duty on Modern Warfare 2, so I used to play a ton of DMZ as well. From all of the first-person shooter games, it was that. I think on that game, I was north of 3,000, 4,000 hours. Definitely wasn't calculated correctly, but I played that game for maybe from the time of its release till about 2 months ago. I used to play that game. 500-600. That's a lot more tame than what I've been doing. That's still good numbers. It's still good numbers though. Okay, let's have a quick look here. Let's open up Steam. Okay, 1,100 on ASA and 1,000 on ASE. I don't know why my ASE number is so low. I'm sure I've played more than 1,000 hours on ASE. I played that game for like 2 years or so. Yeah, my numbers are slacking. But I'm also sure those numbers are wrong. I truly believe that those numbers are incorrect. Maybe the ASA one is correct, but I truly believe the ASE one is incorrect. Alright, let's throw in the rest of our metal here. That's a good smelting rate. We'll put the other 10,000 on the top. Oh, this is a lot slower. Maybe put it all at the bottom. I think we're just gonna do that. I don't understand how my character is overheating with 144 points in the fortitude. I should not be overheating to anything. Let's go ahead and craft up another aircon. Oh yeah, okay. If you have 5,000 hours on GTA 5, right? Okay, if you have 5,000 hours on any game, you, sir, do not win this argument. No, but I mean, GTA 5 has been around for ages as well, so it's understandable that like people who have consistently played it will have racked up a solid amount of hours on it. I've played GTA 5, I think just for the campaign. I have the online version as well. I tried playing it. Didn't really enjoy it. Not for me. But I see the appeal of it for other people. It just wasn't for me. And I think I played that maybe like twice online. And then I called it there. Let's see if you have any ghillie armor that we could use. We have no ghillie armor. Nothing at all. I don't want to craft up a regular set of ghillie because it's going to drop our armor from 3.7k to about 500. Let's put one of these training dummies on. That's a lot of damage. 4k. Yeah, it's understandable. I mean, like when you play a game from the time it came out, and GTA 5 came out ages ago, and it racks up Those hours rack up. You don't think about it, but they rack up. To be honest, with GTA 5, that's just very loud. But with how long ago that GTA 5 was released and how many hours you have, I don't think that's bad hours, to be honest. Yeah, the mods in ASA have increased a lot. They've improved a lot as well. I think also the fact that they made it so that people who do create mods now have a space where they can monetize it, they can make money off their mods, as opposed to on ASA. I don't think you could do that. It was just on the Steam community. But with ASA, you can monetize your mods. So I think it was definitely a big plus for people, and a big incentive for them to go and make mods as well. So you get a very high rate of good quality mods, as opposed to a lot of just random mods that people threw together until they got bored of it. Yes, let's have a quick look at how much of metal we have smelting here, so we know where we're at. Okay, we still need about another stack essentially. Let's go ahead and grab another griffin up there breathing. Oh, I had some species producing as well that I forgot about. Needed to get more fertilizer brought in. Allowing creators to also monetize their mods is a nice feature as well, in the sense that it the amount of time that you're putting in to put those to create those mods, and you're actually getting a return out of it now, instead of just like, okay, makes you happy and whatever, right? But being able to get some sort of payment out of it really helps those people who are putting in that time to make those mods, and the time to make quality mods as well. Favorite game of all time. So Ark is definitely up there. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it might be, but it's definitely up there. Uh, the first time I got Ark, so I think I bought Ark in 2018 or 2019 or so, and I loaded into the game. I didn't know what I was doing. I just got wrecked, and then I went offline. Didn't log back onto it for maybe another 2 years. When a friend said let's try Ark out, I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Let's both suffer and figure this game out, because we both didn't understand how it worked. That's the first time I ever played Dragon. Loved it ever since. Most favorite game though might I think okay, Ark is gonna be up there. COD DMZ, specifically the DMZ game mode, is gonna be up there as well. And Delta Force, well done, but very far from being my favorite game. So it's a bit too sweaty at the moment for someone like me who just started playing it. Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 10 and 12. I really enjoyed both those titles. 15 was good as well, but I think the Final Fantasy series is definitely my favorite series of game titles of all time. But favorite game of all time, I think it would be tied between Ark and Final Fantasy 12. I'd say it's a hard one to pick. It's hard to pick which one will be my favorite. What's look, I'm gonna go ahead and say GTA 5 is probably your favorite game with those play outs. I'm gonna go ahead and truly believe that, you know. I mean, at this point, even if you tell me there's a different game that's your favorite game, I know your favorite game is GTA 5. So these Rexes are mod Rexes as well. These are my English just cancelled on me there. These are the S Rexes from the S Dino mod pack. So I'm sure you remember that. I think ASE also had the S dinos, if I'm not mistaken. But Nakasis created these in A as well. A lot of uh, features were added onto them as well. So there's a lot of changes that the S dinos have here compared to the ASE versions of it. This is our S Karcha, in case you haven't seen it before. Very menacing looking with the blue eye. Yo, chill, man. Don't look at me like that. Chill. Ah, this is the Karcha that got stuck in the wall. Anyone, in case you'll didn't know about this, but we were at the wyvern trench. I threw the Karcha out to eat the wyverns, and it fell into the wall, and it got stuck. Took us a couple of days, but the admins eventually, not eventually, they recovered it quite fast. I just took a while to message them, and they brought him back yesterday after they recovered him. Okay, so we need to now do, I think we're on the last leg. Let me just drink some water quickly. Give me a quick 5 seconds. Yeah, so I think we're on our last set of metal that we need to go out and grab. Once we get like another 50 to 75k, we'll have all that we need, and then we just gotta wait for it to smelt up. Message our bud that we have the 100k metal smelted for our female gacha. Oh, so if anyone doesn't know that, that's why we're gathering this much metal. It's so that we can buy a female gacha of a friend. No one's selling any female gachas at the moment, so he just offered us that, and Griffin's under attack over there, I think. Oh, something else is under attack. I have been meaning to try out The Last of Us. I've seen the gameplay. Oh, there's a arrow right there. The gameplay looks really nice. So maybe Last of Us could be the next walkthrough game that we do. We did Metal Gear not too long ago. I think about 2.5 weeks ago we finished off the Metal Gear the Metal Gear Delta playthrough. I don't know if it's crashing or it's lagging. I hope it's lagging. And it's lagging because there's a big base there. Fly this side, avoid that base for now, so we don't crash. Yeah, so maybe we can try out The Last of Us. I just need to see if we can fit it in. Maybe our Saturday streams could be something that's yeah, I've heard that console, the friend that plays ASA with me, he's on the PS5, and the only reason why he's not joining us for the series is how bad crashes can get at times, and it's how badly optimized it is for us. Yeah, I'll have to look into the into the game before I grab it. We have mutated the Kachas and stuff as well. We can't bring them in here because the servers are locked for the first 6 weeks for transfers. We use those to fight the Titans on Extinction. But we use those and the Mororexes to fight the Titans on Extinction. They absolutely shred them. But King Titan, his damage output is just a bit too high for them to tank it. I think maybe on Gamma they can tank it. Beta and certainly not on Alpha. I mean, like Alpha, they'll probably like sneeze and wipe them out. Yeah, that's the thing with like most games nowadays compared to say 10-15 years ago. New games come out basically are betas. I mean, like, it's rare you get a new game coming out that doesn't need an update or such. Back in the day, you just buy your disc. That's it, you're done. This disc has no issues. You can play the game till the end. It will not crash unless your PlayStation or Xbox has a problem. This game will not crash, but that disc will run perfectly until you scratch it. As opposed to now. I mean, okay, massive leaps in in game development and such. So it's understandable. A lot of games are more online as well. So you tend to have more things breaking than it just being a set structure that you're going with. You know what's a fun game that I actually enjoyed many a years back? Lego Star Wars. Lego Star Wars was lit. How much metal do we have here? 20k. You know what I'll do? I'll watch the Last of Us series, and depending on how I feel about the series, maybe just maybe, not a guarantee, just a maybe. The Saturday streams where we are planning on doing a different game just for some variation, just to so that we don't get immensely tired of playing ASA as well. That's why I wanted to get some variation of gaming, and like at the moment, just so that I don't get mentally fatigued of Ark, I play some Delta Force randomly, maybe a game here, a game there, just go in, die, and log off. Because that's all Delta Force is, you know, log in, die, log out. But we could do a different game on Saturdays. There's that. I think that's the big base that I was trying to avoid. To be fair, that's the same issue that we're gonna have once we get some gachas at our base as well, because we get a lot of gachas going. We tend to lag things a bit. We'll probably try and do maybe like 10 gachas or so. It's not too many, it's not too few, but it's a good rate of element production. Yeah, the Lego games, as much as someone could say, nah, it's childish or whatever, those are good games. They were very well done. The Lego concept just brought an additional layer of fun to it. You know, like you shoot someone, boom, blocks. Like it brings a very fun sort of whimsical stuff there. I read your message like TLOU. I'm like, Tulu. What is Tulu? The Last of Us. It took me a while to piece that together. Yeah, I'll definitely check out some gameplay for it before going into the game, you know, just to get a little grasp of what's going on with it, what it's like and stuff. Because I don't really know what it's like. We've just got the one male gacha at the moment, so that's why we're trying to get the 100k metal to buy a female gacha. So no one's selling gachas at the moment, because if gachas aren't being sold, then you can sell element and every other of those resources for a lot higher. Like at the moment, element's going for, I think it's like 100 element for 1,000 coins, whereas on other maps your general rate for it is a 1 to 2, and so that's why a lot of people aren't selling female gachas at the moment. They're selling male gachas. So we got a friend that's willing to sell us the gacha for some metal. There's not a lot of metal on this side of the map. I'm just gonna go back to the mountainside. I'm likely just gonna set up a box, a storage chest for him to come and grab the metal from. Oh, I need to put this guy in passive. I'm 100% sure he wasn't a passive. Right, come towards me, buddy. This is another thing that they need to fix with flyers really badly, the whistle landing. Like this is just terribly broken. Thank you. No, 100k it's not too bad, owing that the server's boosted. Like one metal node is giving me around 1,500 metal on it. So it's also the fact that everyone else will sell gachas for elements or coin. Uh, so the guy that we're buying from, his name is Burger King. So uh, he's not too picky on only buying with the elements or coin, unless it's mutations that he does. Like if he maxes out mutations or something, it's strictly elements because they cost a lot of elements to get those mutations done with the propagator. Other than that, most of the time when he sells other stuff for like just random things, he doesn't mind doing it for resources, just so it's not that you're not just getting a dino for free and you're actually putting some work in, some grind in to earn the dino. It's like that type of concept. Like if we had to buy a gacha like normally, where how do I tame up this cat? I I don't know how to tame these cats up. Do I just feed you something? I come close to you, can I feed you? Okay, you're not letting me feed you. I don't know how this works. I've never tamed one of those before. Yeah, element is not fun. Not fun to farm. Have you seen the Strayos map? I'm gonna take a presumption and say you've seen the Strayos map, since you kind of watching Ark gameplay right now, so you should have, even though you haven't played ASA, you should know of it. But Strayos was one of the new, per se, official maps, official DLC maps that were added to the game, and there are element veins on that map like the ones on Extinction, but it's designed a lot better for the dino pathing. Like you get a lot. I know they had that one issue after an update where the dinos were just freezing and they weren't pathing well. That's when they were they didn't update to that island, to that lava island. But oh, you don't know Astraeus. Okay, so I think Astraeus was done by Nakasis as well. Yeah, I think it was him and his team or something like that. That's the guy that did. I think he was involved in Val as well. He did Fjorda. He did what is that other map? The dwarven like map. I can't remember what the name is right now. But I think he's the biggest non-wildcard, non-arc modder map-wise. He has joined their official teams now, I believe. But back in ASE, when he was just doing it on his own, he was the biggest private one, or something like that. Right? I don't know the lore perfectly. I just have pieces of it in my mind. Oh, the bees and spam attack here, so this didn't dismount me. Yeah, so Astraeus is the only other map that was added as a official map, I believe. So normally you'd buy other maps in the mod menu, but with Astraeus you could buy that in the Steam menu. So it was like official, like an official addition to the game, and it has an island. So the lava island indicate. Oh, so what do I like? Pet it when that indicator goes green. Let's go back and see if we can tame it up. It's just somewhere. It wasn't far from us. Yeah. So the island has the element veins like the ones on Extinction, but the way that the land was designed, the pathing just feels better on it, and I feel like the gain from it is slightly higher than the Extinction veins. Nothing too extreme, but element farming from veins, I'd say Astraeus is definitely the best map to do it, as opposed to Extinction, which was essentially the only one before. Oh, this cat. Oh no, I think I spooked it. Okay, it's chilling. Okay, let me go get, say, raw prime meat. Let me go grab some raw prime meat. Oh, that's a drakeling. I thought it was a baby. Should be a baby dino here somewhere. These guys are generally everywhere. If I go all the way back to base, I'm gonna lose the cat. I forget where it was. Fiumia. Right, gotta find. So I gotta wait for for it to go green and then wyvern milk. Oh no, thank you. That's a no-go right now. Okay, we can get this baby stego maybe. Just gotta fight off the rest of this. Okay, we'll leave the griffin here. And let's take the cart out. Let's get ourselves some prime meat. Oh, it's a max level Bronto. This hurts me. The only reason why I'm still attacking it is because it starts attacking it. I'm gonna get this baby dino as well. So we have plenty of prime meat. Alright. I mean, we're not gonna be needing nearly as much as I just got here, but nice just to have. Hitting the wrong keys here now. Nice, let's go grab it. Let's put the prime meat, hot bar. It was here somewhere. Oh, there's a Fiumia right next to it. There's a Moto Rex, a Moto Raptor down there, so I definitely want to avoid that. Oh, cat, where you at? I feel like I saw something jump on my left over there. probably the Moto Raptor, but the health isn't too extreme. We can. Oh, yeah, I think I see it. Okay, so I'm just gonna sneak. It wasn't aggroing earlier when I went close to it, so hopefully it doesn't aggro now. Hello. Okay, so it's green, so caution. I don't know if that means anything. Griffin's not being attacked. Okay, I don't know how this works. Do I just wait till it goes green, or does orange mean that it got spooked? Hello, you. Dude, no. No. Run away. Oh, that was funny. Dang. Oh, do I need ghillie armor then? Oh, this is bolting away now. We'll give it one more try. Just need him to chill out and not go towards that Moto Raptor over there. Where was it? Yeah, man. That was funny. Yeah. Yellow means aggressive. So how does work? How do I know when it's green without being close to it? Do I have to like sneak up on it, or? Hello? Buddy? You yellow. How do I make you go green? How does it work? Just gonna eat a couple of... Maybe I need a sneak up on it. Maybe I need to come back with ghillie and some cactus plot or something. So just chill here and you don't come close to me. Are we okay? Are we chill? Oh, that's gonna be a bit hard. If we run that way, I don't know if I will run it all the way to water. We're quite far from water. Let's try this. We do this, and then there you go. If we can't see it now. Did it run away again? Oh, I think it ran away. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's get back on track with our mission. What's the chances I beat the brood mother with the one Karcha? Yeah, for real, man. For a tiny tame, that's a real process to tame this. I don't think I'll be able to beat the brood mother with the Karcha. Last time I checked, it had like 2 million health. Maybe I get a couple Karchas bred up, but we don't have a breeding pair yet for it. I also don't want to risk it while we don't have a breeding pair. Let's head back to base and get the rest of this metal smelting. We'll have our 100k. We can start building our gacha structure. Maybe we do something like this greenhouse here, something like that. Just so we have some variety at our base and not just square structures. I would have liked to use that builder's tool thing. Oh, that's an Alpha Rex, I think. Yeah, Alpha Rex. So we'll go take that Alpha down and have a look at this drop quickly. Beauty saddle, nice. Right, grab it quickly. Grab it quickly. Come on. Run away. Hey. Heisted. Nah, the Alpha Rex, yeah, I think we'll take it down. I don't think we'll take down the brood mother. You know what? I'll take the Alpha Rex. I'll take the Karcha, right? And I'll take a couple of Rexes with. We can give it a try. Maybe we do that tomorrow, and I can get some Rexes properly sourced out for that fight. Yeah, but Karcha, the alphas aren't really scary. We need like an alpha Giga or an alpha Karcha. Like something that proper strikes fear. You need an entire army to beat it. And a normal Giga or a normal Karcha would have done more damage than this Alpha Rex is doing. Killed it. I didn't get the loot from it directly. What do you have? Okay, that's about it. I think we have our Alpha Skull already. Base is right here, so we're just gonna run our way there. No, sometimes you oh, a tail swing like this. The Brood Mother, when we first saw it, I think it was on episode 1 or 2 of the series. The one that we saw had about 2 million health. Like 2 point something million health. The tail swing on the Moro Rexes, that's a very good tail swing. It does solid damage, good knockback. Let's go ahead and throw the rest of this in. Okay, maybe maybe we get another steam forge down just to speed this up. I think it might be because of, I think it's the S card shaft variant that has the tail swing. I'm not sure if the normal ones have that. So it may not be because you haven't played Ark recently. I think it's just the mod. Let's go ahead and grab our element. This is 175. We got a better long neck. That's nice. Let's move that ammo. And we throw our shards in here. So we got another 24 elements there, ready to go. Let's go ahead and throw these into the grinder. We'll throw that as well. 52 maybe. We'll keep that saber-tooth one. Okay, let's throw all this way. The propellant, we'll put that in our vacuum because apparently it needs propellant to be fueled. Let's throw everything else away. And switch this. They basically, yeah, I wasn't a fan of that, with the extinction bosses essentially just being kaijus, you know. I would have preferred something more unique and not essentially a knockoff. Let's be honest, King Titan is Godzilla. That's all it is. No matter what anyone says, King Titan is Godzilla. It would have been nice if they had some other a more unique take on the bosses. Like they could have done like a for the Forest Titan, maybe like a giant basilisk. That would have been cool. You know, it does the poison damage to you and stuff. I feel like that would have been a better option than just standard kaiju looking stuff. Got a lot of these Z traps going as well. I mean the Y traps. So you've got one here, one there, and then in each of these sets, yeah, we have 2 of them being done there as well. I haven't played the kaiju mod. I did Primal Chaos, I think it was. Primal Fear. Which one is the one on ASE? I think it was Primal Fear on ASE. I did that mod. One of my favorite overhaul mods. I have the Primal. Oh, maybe we try that out. Maybe we try that out. I have the one for ASA. I don't like it as much as the ASE one, but maybe we can give that a go as well. I'm just gonna go to the menu quickly here and have a quick look at it. Quick 30-second look here. Right, load a tad faster. Primal Nemesis. That one. So we could try this out as well. Maybe this could be part of like our Saturday stream or something. Could be fun. I've never played this mod like properly before. Shadow Main adds a female Shadow Main as standalone mode. Why just a female Shadow Main? Why not both? Okay. Yeah, Primal Fear was hard, but it being hard made it so good. and the grind in that mod was just insane. But once you get, like, you get your strong dinos, and you feel like, you can just run through the entire map and wipe everything out. Such a good feeling, such an intense feeling, as opposed to when you first start out on Primal Fear, and anything looks at you wrong and you die. Righty. So next on our agenda for today, right? We have another 1 hour 15 minutes, and the rest of what we're gonna be doing today is setting up our structure. So it's gonna be here where those rocks are. Just going to activate this again. So okay, no, I think we will build it. I don't know if I'm gonna build it on that end there, or even maybe we could do behind here on this side. Like we could build it here. I'm thinking which side. If it comes to ASA, I wouldn't mind giving the mod a try, but I don't think I'll be going back to ASE anytime soon, especially after that Aquatica issue where that broke so many mods and stuff. I don't want to go back and now ruin the good memory I had of the game. I think we're just gonna build out here, build it around there. Let's go ahead and grab some structures, and I will showcase my very basic skill of building that I have. I'm not good at building in this game at all. Let's do. I think we build in with metal. So it's just. Oh wait, if we build with metal, we're gonna be using up our metal stock. Let's see how much of metal we have, right? That's not in the Steam Forge, because there's enough in the Steam Forge for us to make that trade. So any metal that's not in the Steam Forge we could do. Okay, so we have all of that. The Steam Forge is 20k, that we can't touch. Right, so 19k here. And structures. Is there a kaiju mod on ASA? Oh, so there is one. I'll give it a look. We could try it out. Might be a fun playthrough. Like, well, once we progress with Val, and we know, like, we're done with Val, we're gonna add in some other stuff as well to keep the streams unique. I think, for lack of explaining it better. Let's go ahead and do cementing paste. Oh, it'll be off. That's what I'm going. Right. How big should we make this? Maybe I don't know if around the structure would be better here or not. That's our garbage, right? Okay. So change of plans, right? I don't think we need an entire structure for this, because this is affordable, right? So instead of building an entire structure to house our gachas, oh, you think that's a lot of cementing paste there? We've got cementing paste there, but when we come over here to resources, all of these Akatina, got a ton of them, like a proper ton. We've got more here. Back on Rag, I think we have around 2 million Akatina paste. That's that Akatina paste we actually got from a decaying base that we raided. So let's craft up 100 of those, right? So what I'm thinking is, instead of building an entire structure there, we could expand out the top here, expand that top, and bring it over towards the greenhouse. So we get onto the let's get onto the griffin. We might be able to see it better. Yeah, katinas in bulk are absolutely broken for getting paste. Are these level? Yeah, I think these are level. No, I don't think they are level because the foundations aren't level. That's the only reason why they aren't level. So what we could do is, okay, let's expand out on this side, right? So here we'll have to relocate the crafting structures there, but we can expand it out. Let's bring it more this way, or even the bottom. No, the bottom areas it's too low. It need to be 3 high so it doesn't look too crashy. Not crashy, but like buggy. Like right now, the gacha here, his head is sticking out all the time, which I'm not a fan of. The same issue in the cabbages, but no, I actually don't have that much cementing paste compared to some other players. Like, I've seen bases where they're sitting with millions upon millions of cementing paste. We've got a good chunk there. Don't get me wrong. Like we'll never run out of cementing paste, but we still low on the the scale on the server. Yeah, so we'll just expand out this way, come across here, and that'll be our gacha spot. Thanks, man. I appreciate the faith. I really do appreciate the faith, and I appreciate you guys coming on, watching the streams. You know, it really helps keep one going. So let's just go ahead and take this out. So we'll go across 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do 8. So we'll open up this entire part here. We'll move out all of those. Okay, I think for now this will make do. Okay, let me just let's go ahead and move you out of the way. Let's move you onto this end here. Okay. We'll do maybe one more row here, and then we'll check on the size of these cabbages, because I don't remember how big they are, but we'll definitely use them. It makes it a lot easier to have gachas in smaller spaces as opposed to having to have a massive area or create a massive structure just to have them specifically. Okay, let's go ahead and place that down. Grab the gacha, move him in there. Oh, I forgot how large these are. We're gonna need to expand this some. Right, so this uses up that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by should be 6 by 6. Yeah, 6 by 6. Appreciate you dropping by, King of the North. You have a good day, bud. You knock your stuff out. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching, mate. Really appreciate it. So let's grab this guy. I want to drop all of his items so it doesn't come to my inventory. Otherwise, I'm going to be encumbered. Let's go ahead and get him on here. Okay, trying to access. No, no, I'm doing this in a very odd manner here. Right? Let's go and grab this. Transfer everything from there. Transfer them all over here. Right. And now let us activate. Start feeding. Thanks, bud. I appreciate you. Looking forward to seeing you on our next stream and many more to come. And now it should activate better. Right, there we go. 6x6. Then what does show gacha state mean? I don't know what that did. It didn't look like it did anything. Right, but now it's not feeding the gacha. I need to feed the gacha. Okay, now it's feeding the gacha. Okay, cool, perfect. So you just need to get more of these sets up here. It's gonna be 6x6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we can get like 4 in here. I think 4 in here for now is fine. Once we actually get element production going in better, we'll expand that out. But we'll just run it like that for now. What pillars do we have? Oh, wait. Let's do the metal. Yeah, let's go ahead and place these. That's not flush, but it's okay. Alright. Let's throw frontier skin on. So just to remind you guys, on Sunday we're gonna have a later stream. Well, on Sunday we generally don't have a stream, but this Sunday we will be having a stream. It'll be the vault. That I'm not sure what that competition is in general, but it's gonna be some Halloween thing, presuming. So it's gonna be fun, and we're gonna be giving that a go. We need to get some lights out on this platform here. It's dark out here. Can we craft a control units? Well, what are they called? CS control units. Let's have a look here. Let's see a transfer control unit at the tech. Oh, we need 25 element for that. Okay, because we're not going to make that right now. We'll still do everything manually. But once we get that, we can automate a lot of the stuff that we need to do with it. Railing quarter wall, that's what they are. Let's grab 50 of these. I hate when that happens. Let's go ahead and fill all of these out. Okay, we need to grab one piece that fell at the bottom there. No! That's 2 pieces. Dude, I hate placing railings. I absolutely hate it. I like the way that they oh, gonna rage. I like the way that they make structures look, give some variation to the look, but it can be a bit annoying to place. Alright, let's go ahead and structure all of, cosmetic all of these up. Come on. We got that 2 at the bottom that we need to go and grab before we forget. Oh, I forgot I had the elder claws on breeding as well. Should have an elder claw egg there. Oh no, breeding they wouldn't be on breeding because we crashed and stuff as well. So on the server when an entire tribe goes offline, it puts the breeding off so that we don't have overbreeding. Right. The elder claws are going to be our boss fights. This for the first time that we verse the boss on this map. I forgot what the name is. So we got a little army building up over there. Alright, let's bounce away. Let's check if we got mutations on any of these guys. Has a mutation, 220. Oh, that's a health mutation on a female. Okay, we'll take that. Let's go ahead and switch the female out. What's the health difference? About 300. That's not bad. That's quite decent. Can't complain with those numbers. Let's hold up. Oh, did it not get mutated stats? I'm pretty sure it was supposed to get the mutated stats. That's 65. This is... It did get it. Okay, perfect. Let's make sure that this female is now on passive. So you don't have a random Elderclaw running out when there's something here. I didn't appear. So normally it'll be clean females, but with these guys and their breeding process, cause it's a bit of a mission right now, we aren't really gonna worry about too much about that. But once we get the propagator here, this tool here, once we get that to actually speed up the rate that we can do mutations and just make the entire process of maxing out on mutations easier, then we'll follow through on keeping the lines clean and stuff. Just drink some water there. So depending on how we're doing the mutations, we'll try and either keep the females clean. If we'll keep the females clean if we're just mutating a single stat. We'll do keeping the males clean if we try to do multiple in a single propagator. It just makes it easier that, because when you're using the propagator, you can get a double melee. You can get a double melee mutation instead of seeing single melee mutations. And with these guys dropping seeds instead of eggs, right? So cause it's seeds, we gotta still manually plant it, and then the depot terminal here will pick it up, as opposed to any other dino that we're breeding here on the top or in this area here. If it drops an egg, or once there's a baby, the breeding terminal here will pick it up. We've got enough aircons around this area for them to just automatically breed and for it to be automatically picked up. The elder claws are just a bit more time consuming at the moment, with them going through the process of having to be planted for us to get for us to breed them and get mutations that way. So it's a longer process that way around, which is why we aren't trying to keep the mutations. We're not too worried about mutations there right now. If we do get mutations, we use them. If we don't, we don't. I'm gonna go ahead and craft up another steam forge, I think. That's 3,200 there. We not short any of the rest. We'll just to double up the speed of this of our metal smelting production here. Why did it say unknown crafter? It's a bit odd. Right, so we'll go ahead and maybe just place it like there. Try to get them aligned, but it's not gonna happen. But we'll just try. Okay, double forward setup going on here. Yeah, the first time that I actually got max mutations on anything was on the server, just because it was faster and easier to do. It was pyromanes. So I did health, stamina, and melee, and I used three of those propagators to do that. It took me like 3 days or something to get all of them done. But definitely a fun process. Definitely a worthwhile process trying to do those. Steam forge, and metal. Raw metal. What is the correct template? Is this metal? I think it's just metal. Yeah, that's just metal. And so that should have split them between both here. Yeah, and when you get these mutated dinos, they just become so powerful. Like absolute shredders, regardless of what you're trying to fight. With the Motorexes or the Dreadnoughtus that we have on uploaded. Oh, the Steam Forge is poking at the top here. It's fine. It's just there temporarily. We'll move it out once we change it. Once we build an actual, once we build the, once we've done the gacha stuff, we'll move it out. The Dreadnoughtus that we have with mutated health and mutated melee, I think they're about 800k health once imprinted. So they can tank even Alpha King Titan quite well, as opposed to the regular Dreadnoughtus, which would still struggle against them. Eat some food here quickly, with some water. Right. Oh, crystal production is going a lot better with the Gavager there. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Crystal. Let's search it here. Yeah, man, Trevor. Appreciate it, bud. I appreciate it. And you've been here from the time we had like no one watching. Yeah, those threads are absolutely insane. That's the ones we're gonna use once we go ahead and do the King Titan fights. We just take in a metric butt ton of them, and you just chill on your mech and just watch them get everything done. Crystal Cracker. This is also worth us spending some elements on now. Did I put too many in here? Interesting. Counted them wrong. Right, so let's go ahead. Appreciate it, PS. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, we're live every day. You go have a good lunch, I'm presuming. Have a good, great rest of your day, and we're live daily. Check it out, and appreciate it once again. I get a bit awkward when it comes to those parts, so I ramble on a bit weirdly. So we throw this in here. We will send to grinder just so that this doesn't get full, let's throw these all in here. It's a very convenient device. So it should be sending to the grind. I just want to see if it's working properly. Love you too, brother. Yeah, have a good one. Let's wait for this to transfer. Hopefully it's working correctly. We won't have this on auto grind right now because there's still a lot of resources that well, not resources, a lot of items that we need. So we'll manually filter it out, see like if we can get a better long neck or well, a better anything from the gacha crystals. We can have a look at it here. We can take it out manually and then we can grind them up. Once we have all of the items that we need and we don't need these items from the gachas anymore, we'll have the grinder set on automatically grind. I don't know if it's on automatically grind. Let me go check quickly. I don't think so though. Yeah, automatic grind is off. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, let's go ahead. Now, one of the other competitions on the server is a hunt of the week, right? So how the hunt of the week works is every week the admins pick a dino and they pick a stat on it, and whoever has the highest amount of points or the highest stat in that chosen stat, I'm explaining that terribly. Give me a second. Yeah, give me a second. Let me just get my brain to calm down. Yeah, right. Whoever tames up a dino with the highest specific stat that's being looked for wins the hunt of the week. And I think it's a you can get either a shiny essence of your choice, a ascendant blueprint, or a max level dino of your choice if you win it. And just for participating you get 500 coins out of it as well. So it's a really nice competition, even if you're just going in it as as participating and not really trying to win it. It's still, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, I wasted a lot of crystals. Production, oh no, we were getting fungal wood. I was wondering why we didn't get a lot of element from that last batch that I tracked there. So the hunt of the week for this week, I believe, is iguanodons with the highest melee. I'm just double checking it here quickly. Yeah, iguanodon with the highest melee stats. So the current winning runner is a iguanodon with 60 points into melee, so that's gonna be tough to beat. Getting something with over 60 points in a single stat is gonna be really tough to beat. But this is a red drop with a ring around it, and we are going to go and camp this out so no one else steals it. So we're just gonna wait here for this drop to come down, and then we still got a little bit of time today while we're waiting for everything to smelt up. I will come back on later tonight when Burger is around to do the the exchange with him, and tomorrow when we come in we'll have our female gacha. Oh, thankfully that aloe ran away from me and not towards me. So once we have the female gacha, we'll get a couple bread. We can only house 4 on that platform that I built, but 4 is plenty for now, just to grind that element for us so we can progress with tech items, the propagator for mutations, and we'll be able to build up that Elder Claw army a lot better that way around, as opposed to trying to get mutations how we are now. If we're getting a good rate of element production, we'll try and do like maybe 20 to 50 points into. Oh, this is an insane drop. What? Oh, that drop. That's a gorgeous drop. More of loot in that drop. That Rex blueprint. People will buy this. Yeah, so we'll try and get a lot of the sorry, we'll try and get like 20 to 50 mutations into health and melee for the for our boss fighting elder claws, just to give them that little bit extra kick in the fight. Just trying to place this somewhere where it looks like it's not leaning, maybe like here. So this is not, oh, this is leaning terribly, but it's fine. That looks like it's about to fall over. It's not there for any specific reason. It's just there aesthetically. See, looks nice there in the background. Let's put the rest of this away. Sell some of it. Put that here. Now, this 2 ascended saddles and a 220 BP is just nuts. That's insane. 700 Fabi. Shotgun we can put away. That we can put away. I think let's put these to sell. I want to actually, let's do this right. Crafting potion. Do we have everything for this? Okay, we need Meju berries and stimulants, right? So let's grab that quick. I'm sure the dire bear can harvest berries. Alright, let's take it out quick. Yeah, okay. Oh, it harvests a good amount of fiber as well. That's quite nice. This is like next best to a dairy. Oh, maybe most chops for a unfortunate hit there. Burger has completed this. The Burger, the same guy that we buy in the gacha from, he completed mutations on Elder Claws already. A max mutated Elder Claw, so 255 points into health. It gives you about 80k health on them, which is absolutely insane. Owing that these guys are already quite tanky. That's pay to win essentially. When your stats are that, it's pay to win. Right. Got enough Mejos and we need stem berries. Let's put 2 stats there. And we'll just put the rest into your health for now, just to keep him alive. We'll drop the rest of this. Don't need any of those. Okay, let's go ahead and get a crafting potion. What's the crafting requirements here? Oh, that's a problem. We don't have enough metal for that right now. Okay, so I don't think we sell that blueprint today. Let's keep the blueprint for now. Well, after we can get a couple of them, like maybe 20 of them crafted for us to use, then we'll sell it. But for now, can't really sell that while we still need it, you know. Let's just do 50 of these. Measures I needed, and crafting. We have everything else. Just 10 of these. 10 is gonna be enough. I want to go and tame up a breeding pair of dodos, so that we can start making some. I only crafted one. Why do I keep making that mistake? Yeah, we get a breeding pair of dodos, and we can start using them for custom foods, because you use the dodo eggs in them. Am I only crafting one of these at a time? I'm not crafting all. Oh yeah, it's not letting me craft all. I'm holding down A key here. Okay. So let's put these away. let's go and get ourselves a pair of dodos. Oh, we need the major berries. Yeah, we'll just keep the dodos in our resource chest there, and they'll just produce the dodo eggs that we need for custom recipes. Dude, that lag is giving me some issues there. Right, let's go find ourselves 2 dodos. Custom foods are absolutely broken if made well. Alright, dodo hunting time. There we go. Okay, so that was unfortunate. It died. Well, it almost died. So that dodo is a male. Just need a female. Oh, that tamed up so fast. This dodo was starving. At female dodo hunting time. There's 2 here. That's male. Male as well. Dodos are so loud. Female. Nope, male. There's another here. Male. Oh, that's a female. Okay, perfect. Alright, let's get this one tamed up. And we got a breeding pair of dodos. Another female. This one is a bit tankier. Should have gotten headshots. I didn't get headshots there. That was the problem. Right, breeding pair of dodos acquired. Let's go to base, get these guys breeding up. We'll just leave them to breed for now, try and get a couple more before we throw them into the dino depot. We still need a oh, you know, actually the gacha is likely gonna get higher level torches that we can use for mega raptor taming, because I know you do get torches from the gacha crystals. Alright, let's get these dodos out. Let them do their business. Alright, behavior, passive, behavior mating, and behavior copy. Alright. Let's have a look on the time for this. 20 minutes, okay. Fair enough. Now, we want to look at the crystal cracker. What do we have? Oh, so is it, okay, there we got a blue crystal. Got a lot of crystals here. Why aren't you picking the crystals up? What's happening? Is the crystal cracked or okay, this is powered. Okay, so 15. This is 3 minutes. So this has been here for like 12 minutes. Why isn't this? Dude, so many were just lying on the floor. Why ain't this working? That ain't good. Not good at all. Which means we need, let's get this powered again. Just so we're not losing out on the crystals because it's not being picked up. Because that'd be unfortunate. And we can always transfer them from here into the cracker to crack them faster. 9 more element there. Throw that in. 34 elements we can produce there. Let's have a look at how our ingot production is going. 37k. Damn, man. Damn. Let's get a couple more pieces in here just in case. Let's do 3. So we're doing 5 in here in total. So when we come on later, this is guaranteed gonna be done. We are using up some of our very little element that we have, but it's definitely worth it. Because once we increase our gacha production, element ain't gonna be an issue. Alright, so now let's go ahead and come down here. Advanced. Let's have a quick look here. It's okay, you're stacking up plant species already. Give me a quick 2 minutes, I'll be back now. Okay, we're back. So, I just want to move out all of these plant species wide traps. So we're gonna go CS Gardener and crop plot. We'll move it to the Gavager. Trap transfer. Another 5,800. The other thing as well is with the Gavagers, I believe these work even if I'm not around base or I'm offline. It still does its job. But I have noticed that with these guys here, when I'm offline, they don't produce crystals. So if we're filling the inventory up, like now, his inventory is basically filled up. The Gavinger's got a ton in it as well. It should still continue producing crystals for us, and then we come back on, ton of crystals. What do we have? Anything good? Nothing good. Right, grind. Okay. So I'm just gonna give you all the update that I was talking about earlier. I don't think a lot of y'all were on when I was talking about it, but we are going to be moving to streaming on YouTube exclusively. So we won't be streaming on Twitch anymore. We just want to increase. I just want to increase the quality of the YouTube streams, and you know, be able to schedule the streams and stuff better, which is a bit harder using Restream at the moment as opposed to what it would be if I were to just do it on YouTube alone. So we are going to be going exclusively to doing that, probably later this week or next week Monday we'll be doing that. Okay, so I forgot about all of this in here as well. Let's transfer these out. After this, I want to put that rifle, that sniper on sale, and we'll go and tame up a iguanodon for the competition, just so that we aren't missing out on it as well. Right, transfer. 500 free coins is a lot of coin. Come on over here. Global market, nope. Out here. Shop manager. And where's the rifle? There's a rifle. Let's see if we can get like 500 coin for it. It's a high level one. We got some Akatina selling, we got some crop pot selling. It's 100 coin for 500, 250 for 500 there. Put some Akatina as well. No one purchased anything at the moment. Let's go find ourselves an iguanodon. Alright, so let's use the gene scanner to find where they are. Right, that way. Let's use the wyvern. It's gonna be faster to fly in first person mode. It's a bit hard to glide with the griffin when you're in first person mode like that. But the wyvern, it's got better speed overall without the glide. If you consider the glide, the griffin is faster, but if you can't use the glide, the wyvern wins outright. Once you find where they're spawning, we should be able to sneak out a better, higher level ones in the vicinity. Just hopefully we don't crash. That's the only thing. $35. We want to tame up a high level one first. Okay, so it's here below us somewhere. That's a Moro Raptor that echolocated us. Oh, it's a bit tough to see when it's dark like this. Okay, we come back when it's daytime. I can't see. Can't really aim up the iguanodon when we can't find that. We'll grab that red drop. I think that's a red drop of the ring as well. Hopefully it's as good as the one that we just grabbed. That one was great. Definitely the best drop that we had this entire event. This entire playthrough. I see that people aren't camping out the drops as bad anymore as well. Now that a lot of people have been set up. They've got their passive productions going, they've managed to sell some items, some coins. A lot of people have stopped hunting drops. We, on the other hand, we're still hunting it. We want them all. Because we don't have anything. The Maywing, the Mega Raptor, Iguanodon, that's our three tames that we're looking out to get next. Ooh, Desolatites and BP, please be high level. That's also something that sells extremely well. Oof, 305. Oof. So good. Take all of this. At 305 BP, we might be able to sell that for 1,000, to be honest. Could even sell it for elements, to be fair. Let's see if we can sell it for elements. Elements right now would do us better than coin would. I don't know why there's a death mark here. I don't remember dying here. We need our spring drakeling. The drakelings, I want to learn what their passive abilities actually do, because I only have the Lost Colonies DLC for less than a week now, so I don't really know what all of their abilities do very well. I understand like what the boost does, that we did research on, but don't really know what the rest of their abilities do. Drop that. Let's go put that Desol BP to sail. To sell. Let's so let's go alternate currency. We'll do element. Let's see if we can do 1,000 elements for this. 1,000 element might be a bit stealth. I feel like I could do 1,000 coin. I don't know if I could do it. Okay, let's do 1,000 coin. Let's do 1,000 coin. Because we'll have the gacha soon. Once you have the gachas, you don't really need to buy elements anymore. Those guys will just produce it insanely well. So we just need coin for anything else that we want to purchase from the shops. There's S unicorn started getting loaded up to be sold as well now. So if you can get a good amount of coins, we can grab an S unicorn, breed it with ours, and then we don't have to worry about our one just dying off. Okay, so I'm gonna give you all the end of stream rundown now. Alright, 100k metal. We're still waiting for all of this to smelt down. Once all of this is melted down, right, I'm just gonna confirm the amounts here. Auto stack not working. 1530, so that'll be about 70k there, and then another 35k here. So that's gonna be about, we're just gonna be north of 100k, right? With that 100k ingots, I'll record the trade when I do it later on, so when the video goes out I can show you all. Maybe I can even play it for you all in the stream tomorrow when we do the trade. So 100k ingots, we're trading for a female gacha to breed with our big boy over here. Once we have the female gacha tomorrow, we'll breed them up. We'll get another 3 in here just to quadruple our element production. So we can do a second layer here, create a second, go one story higher, maybe 2 stories higher, if we're pushing it up to 8-12 gachas, which I do want to do in the long run. It's just gonna take us a while to get that there. So that's the plan for later on. Now I won't stream that because it's probably gonna be like a 5-minute interaction with Burger just to come and do the trade, and I'll log off. But tomorrow we're gonna get the gacha production ramped up. We're going to get that iguanodon, and we may try to do an artifact cave tomorrow to just start getting everything ready for the boss fight. Once we have all of the artifacts, our element production should be good by then. We'll try and get some mutations going on our Elder Claws, because the first time we're going to be doing Alpha Mega Raptor boss on this map, we're going in with the Elder Claws. That's going to be our dinos for that fight. So we can try and get a couple of mutations on them at least. Alrighty folks, let's try to get some light over here. We've got some lights. Alright, thank you all for watching. And most of you guys watch the entire stream for the time that you'll come on, and I really appreciate it. I really do. And if you like the stream, drop a sub, drop a like, and thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Peace out.